Okay, so we're asked to calculate the surface area of the water in a hotel swimming pool with dimensions shown below. So what we want to do here, well, this is made up of composite shapes, so we want to divide it up into some sensible shapes that we know the dimensions of. So straight away it seems obvious that we could make this into 3 different quadrilaterals. Okay, so this one is easy. This is going to measure 10 by 24. Sorry, 10 by 16. 10 by 16. This one again is easy, 10 by 10. Which just leaves us this one. Okay, if that comes down 4 and the whole thing's 10, this must be 6. And if this whole thing's 24 and it comes across there 16, this is 8, so this inside bit is 6 by 8. Okay, so there we've got all 3 shapes, so the surface area is going to be each of those shapes area added. Okay, so it's going to be 10 times 16 plus 6 times 8 plus 10 times 10. Okay, so right there, calculator there, and we come up with 308. Now, this question is a frequent mistake by people. They will just write down 308 and go on. Look, for the first time in the question, they have not put any answers, any units in the answer line. So one of these marks is for you putting in a correct unit. So each of these is meters, so when we multiply them together, we're going to get an area, and the areas are measured in meters squared. So one of those marks, even if you got 308 wrong, is for writing down meters squared. There's nearly always one question in each paper where you are asked to put in units, so watch out for it. I say in this paper, that's where it is. Okay, so in this question here, where it says to us, a square of side 8 centimetres has a circle drawn inside it which just touches the 4 sides. Calculate the area of the circle. Now the key to this question is you realising if that just touches the sides, then that circle must also be 8 centimetres in diameter. And notice the word I used, in diameter. So the diameter is 8 centimetres. We've been asked to work out the area of the circle, which is pi times the radius squared. So although the diameter is 8 centimetres, and that's where most people are going to go wrong, they're going to use that 8 centimetres, the radius is 4 centimetres. So our area that we need is pi times 4 squared. Okay, so we go to our calculator, and okay, so we get 16 pi coming up. So when we look at the decimal equivalent, it comes out as 16 pi, which is equivalent to, okay, I'll write down the full calculator display, and this is good practice. Before you do any rounding, give the examiner a chance to see that you actually got the correct answer. Okay, now, what should we round this to? Now, the general rule of thumb is you look at your question and look at the numbers given in your question. Okay, so in this question, we were given the diameter to one significant figure, or to the nearest whole number. So we don't want to give our area to any more accurate than the nearest whole number. Okay, so 50.2, so that's equal to 50 to the nearest centimetres squared. Now, the good news is, if you put this fully correct answer down and then tell the examiner what you're rounding to, by and large, they will be very sympathetic. Okay, some people might put down 50.3. Again, they'd probably be simple, but not any more accurate than that, because you're starting to have an answer that's more accurate than the figures you started off with in the question.